Hi, my name is Steve Bruno, and welcome to the Intervention channel, or welcome back. Today's subject is the offer. Now, many people confuse the offer with, or they think that the offer, right, the family members or friends or a combination, in making the offer, that's the intervention. It is not. That's the offer. It is a part of the intervention. The intervention being the set of actions that lead the addict from where he is to the treatment center of choice with enough willingness to be there and to start. That's what an intervention is. It's everything. If you had a timeline of an intervention, the offer would be in there, but it would be something like deciding to help, finding a program, gathering your team, planning. The offer is made, and then after that there will be some little mushroom explosions with objections. There will be you can learn more about that in handling objections. I have a video on that. There's a chapter in my book on that. Handling objections, transportation, problems during transport, last minute turnarounds, the last hurrah will be in there, last blowout before he dries out kind of thing, and then arrival at the program, etc. So that is the intervention, that whole thing, that whole piece of time there that I illustrated. It could be a day, although it's more likely it'll be several days, because there is the offer, and then there are objections. Interventions, the best analogy I can make is that they are like trying to play chess during a train wreck. So you're on the train, you're playing chess, the train is going off the track, your car is turning upside down, and you're trying to win a chess game. Okay, that's what interventions are like. The offer is your stable point in this timeline. The offer is your stable point of having made the offer in a loving way. This is important. If the addict agrees right away, that's fine. But if he doesn't agree right away and you're up against handling some nasty objections and maybe even some hostility, maybe he leaves and you don't know where he went, you had to chase him down. I've had to do all these things. The offer has to have been made in a loving way. And the ultimatum has to be laid down also in a loving way, not condescending. That stabilizes the intervention, right? It's like a foundational piece. So and there's another video that you're going to have to watch that is complementary to this, the use of letters. Okay, in most interventions I do, not on the one I'm on now. The one I'm on now, I am not using letters. I do have communication going between the family and the addict, but there's a reason for that. But in most interventions, and perhaps in yours or your clients, there is the use of letters as a way of actually making the offer in a very loving way that will pull on the person's heartstrings. Overall, the offer has a couple of different components, a couple of different parts. The first part, and as a professional, I'll just tell you what I do, is I'm introduced to, first the family writes their letters, okay? Basic format is not only telling him or her that you love him or her, but that you miss him. I'm just going to use him as a thing because for grammatical purposes here, but that you miss him and what you miss doing, what you miss seeing him do, that you love him, not only that you love him, but why? What are the qualities that he has that you love? And you want to lay it on thick. And who doesn't want to hear about their great qualities? And to remind him, see, this is what sells tickets. People don't go into a program very often because the family is trying to force them in or because they're giving him an ultimatum. People go in because they know that they're more than an addiction. They know that they are more than being an alcoholic or an addict. And you're going to remind your loved one of why he is more. And then you're going to say something about the program. Oh, it's something about the aesthetics, not about the therapy. Therapy doesn't sell tickets. Aesthetics do. So you say something about, oh, it's in San Diego. Well, Legoland is there. I'd love to bring the kids out there and visit. Well, they have a pool. You know, I understand that they have a pool. They have a hot tub. My God, I would want to go. Right? So you say something nice about the program, the aesthetics. Maybe it's a 12-step program. You say, you know, they have meetings. There's a lot of meetings around here. It's a great community. Or maybe they don't want to go to a 12-step program. That's very common these days. I don't want to go back to 12 steps. Fine. You found a program that's non-12 steps. So, you know, there's no meetings. No 12-step meetings. This is a whole different approach. So anyway, whatever it is that you can sort of sell about the program, you sell about the program. Now, we're going to pick this up in part 2. Of making the offer. So go ahead and click on that. It's at the end. You'll see a graphic and then it'll be a subscribe button. You can click on that if you want to subscribe. If you're a professional, definitely hit on that. I'll put a graphic up of my book. You can buy that on Amazon or Kindle if you want to learn more about this. I expound quite a bit on this particular subject. And then there's the next video. Click on that, part 2, making the offer. Thank you for watching the Intervention channel, and you'll see me there. Okay, thanks.